Pratik here, and today I'll be talking about if we really need alligators in the tank or how do we control algae in the tank. So previously, if you have watched my videos, I did show you, or rather I did talk about the DIY CO2 system. Now before I used to have a lot of algae outburst. Now after putting CO2, there was definitely a marginal decrease in algae, but still I did have algae. How do you control algae and why is algae formed? So the main reason why algae is formed in your tank is that if algae is forming in a tank, the main reason is that you're not getting the balance of light, nutrients and the water, right? So if you get that perfect, you won't find any algae in your tank. And I advise cleaning the tank once a week because I do that and I really have zero algae in my tank. But what if you really have a really bad algae? Like I had a lot of heavy in algae, black algae surrounded completely, the tank was completely filled with algae in such a condition that I did not have any other situation, or I reached a situation where I just was thinking to redo everything. But then I saw a lot of videos on YouTube and people suggested using hydrogen peroxide. Well, hydrogen peroxide 3% is really good for killing algae. Does it work or doesn't work? Well, it does work, but there's a catch. You got to make sure that you put in or you spray in the right amount of hydrogen peroxide. I sprayed a lot. Well, the result was bad. Okay, algae died, but all my plants discolored, all my plants died, literally. And I just had some of the stem plants which were alive, but literally all my Monte Carlos were dead. That was because maybe I sprayed it excess. I really didn't know how much to spray because even I saw the videos. In the videos they just spray here and there, wherever algae is there, you just spray it. But please make sure that you know how much you're spraying. And just do not go blindly and spray what I did. I don't want you guys to make the same mistake. Well, what is hydrogen peroxide and how does it work? Well, hydrogen peroxide is a very good oxidizing agent. It is used for bleaching because it gives nascent oxygen. It is a very good oxidizing agent. You just take hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle and you spray it at the areas where algae is there. But ideally speaking, what result it gave me, it was good. I need to say now there's no algae, but it did kill a lot of plants. So that's the hydrogen peroxide part. You got to be careful of how you are treating your plants after that. And if you spray a lot of hydrogen peroxide, you're in for a big trouble because even if you do water changes, the effect still will be there because I think I have an ADA soil base. So in ADA soil base, what happened was the oxygen, the nascent oxygen got formed, and it was there in the those holes of my soil. So as soon as I think when I put the tweezers in at certain parts, bubblings started coming out. I put a lot of hydrogen peroxide and the water really became cloudy. And let's talk about algae eaters because many people go to the fish shop. If they see an algae outburst, you go to the fish shop, you go buy Amano shrimps or other alligators, Siamese alligators, and you think, okay, fine, now my job is done. Well, absolutely not. Okay, fine, you get Siamese alligators, you get Amano shrimps, they do their jobs, they do kill algae, but you got to think that they do not completely clean the tank. You need to clean the tank at least once a week. You're going to take a toothbrush, take a small sponge, you clean the tank cleanly, neatly, you remove how much ever algae is possible and then introduce these alligators so that if you're not getting the balance right, also you can at least depend on these. But adding these will be a liability because once the algae is gone, what will they feed? What will these guys eat? They will start hunting for food. And when we talk about Amano shrimps, I think those are the best alligators because Amano shrimps do not become really big as in the case of Siamese alligators. Siamese alligators become big, and once they become big, you're in for trouble, because it becomes big, and then you need to change it, because otherwise it'll start eating the plants, the fish food, and you it just doesn't eat algae anymore after a point of time. So if you're introducing alligators, ideally you would want to introduce amano shrimps, because amano shrimps are really good. I haven't tried amano shrimps, but in my local aquarium shop, amano shrimps are the ideal bed for planted aquariums. So before just going into the shop, I would advise you to definitely check out what the problem is. Is your lighting going wrong? Is your nutrients going wrong? Well, if you want to talk about lighting, let's talk about lighting. So lighting is something that depends or varies from tanks to tanks. Generally speaking, you should be keeping 10 to 14 hours lighting. I keep it ideally for 14-15 hours, but at the same point of time, I dose Bright K potassium alternative days. 2 sprays of that ADA bottle. So you got to get the mix right. There's nothing that I could really say how much lighting is required or how much lighting isn't required, but ideally speaking 10 to 14 hours will be good. So before going to the shop and just going there, buying alligators, check where you're going wrong, clean the tank, notice it for maybe a couple of weeks, you still see algae, control the lighting, and then go out for alligators, because you wouldn't want to invest a lot, right? If you want to invest, you could go get alligators, but definitely first is that you check first. The first thing will be you check your lighting. Second thing will be you definitely got to clean the tank at least once a week to get a good clean tank. Thank you for watching, guys. Please do comment, subscribe, and please do tell me if you have any suggestions or you have any issues.